All right, welcome back to the channel. So I'm where Hamam Jamal, aka Mam Jam, on Discord. If you know, you know. And you just got top 8 at YCS Anaheim with what deck?
I was playing fish, so frog fish,
Yep.
super ancient deep sea coelacanth. That's what I was playing. I had a pretty good run in Swiss.
You finished first, yeah.
I finished first, went undefeated till round 9, and then lost to a down pair. But I still got first in Swiss.
Yeah, first in Swiss is really good.
Yeah.
So okay, let's see the deck list.
Absolutely, yeah. So the deck starts with super ancient deep sea coelacanth. The deck revolves around this deck. You do combos to basically kill your opponent in one turn. I also play 3 of this card.
Teva. Now this card just got bought out, I heard.
Yeah, it did just get bought out, and the reason why I play this card is because the game plan of this deck is really just to stall your opponent out and manipulate the duel until you can safely bring this guy out and have a synchro play that will for sure kill them in one turn.
Yep.
And that's like
for people who don't know, Teva is a monarch that has the effect of threatening roar.
Yep, exactly.
So one summon, threatening roar.
Yep, and you can loop it with Swap Frog. You keep bouncing it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then speaking of frogs, I have a pretty standard frog engine, which is 3 Substitute, 3 Swap Frog, 2 Treeborn, 2 Dupe Frog, and the 1 Unifrog. This is pretty essential. I play Wabaku and Threatening Roar, so it just pops back row, and then you set a Wabaku. It's really good.
Yeah, it makes it awkward for them to set cards.
Yeah, and then for the fishes that this guy brings out, I play 3 Oystermeister. 3 is essential. If you draw more combo pieces, you have less combos to go into. Fishborg Blaster, pretty essential. He's really versatile for double sacking for the fish as well. I play 1 of each of these fish. This is a 4-star tuner. That's all it's really used for. 1700 attack beats over Fossil Dyna 2. Metabo Shark's important because if you normal him, you can take fish from your grave and put them back in your deck so it turns back on your combo later in the game.
Right.
So that's pretty important. And then for hand traps, just Battle Fader and Gores.
Very nice.
Deck Devi is very wild out here, so just 1 Battle Fader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the monsters.
That is the monsters. And then for the spells, I play 3 Murray of Greed. This is really to put your fish targets back in your deck. It's draw power to draw the fish. You only have a couple ways of drawing the fish. It's raw drawing it or drawing Golden Sarcophagus. I play 2. You either Sark for the fish or you Sark for Heavy or Trunade or something like that. So I play Heavy and Trunade. So you want to activate 1 of these always before you go off with a fish or a Trap Stun. I play Trap Stun.
Right.
And then I finally play the 1 Emergency Pot of Avarice. I sometimes use this as a Pot of Greed during Substitute locks. But usually if I go off with a fish and they can stop it when I'm pushed into a corner, it's like an emergency button where I can try again later.
I like that.
Yeah. For traps, it's mostly stall, so 3 Threatening Roar, 2 Wabaku, and then 2 Trap Stun. Trap Stun serves the same purpose as Heavy and Trunade. Just activate 1 of these and go off with the fish. And this is to stall you to get to that position. It's a chainable trap, really good, and you can manipulate Threatening Roars, Swap Frogs, and Tevas to loop it. Yeah. And that's basically the main deck.
Okay. Let's look at the side deck.
Yep. So side deck, monsters, I play 2 Snowman Eater, Heroes, Gladiator, Beast, Black Wings going first, Vanity's Fiend out sometimes. I side into Caius. Sometimes I want to main 1 Caius, but this is to out Vanity's Fiend because I play Threatening Roar and Wabaku. I could set a monster set like Threatening Roar and just sack for a Caius.
Right.
It also plays good into back row. It's a versatile card, and sometimes you can just kill them on damage. People just lose the Caius on turn 1 sometimes. Dark Dust Spirit for the Amaryllis matchup. Titanial is kind of a problem sometimes with Army Arm. You make Army Arm a lot, and Army Arm targets, and Titanial can negate it. This helps with that situation.
I like that.
Possessed Dark Soul. Again, this is a stall deck. If you're playing against Frog, they're going to dupe block you 100%. The moment you draw this, it's your dupe block now.
Yeah.
So. To My Body. This was primarily meant for fairies. I didn't play any, but it's for Herald of Orange Light against the fish. But these do go in against Black Wings, against Deck Devi and Icarus attack.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Book of Moon for Vanity's Fiend. You can activate it during standby phase and bring back your Treeborn. You can also Book of Moon your own Treeborn, bring back the second Treeborn to double
plays. Plays for days.
MSD goes in against the people who set 1 back row like Monarchs and stuff like that. Burial for those heavy Soul Release, Kaiku, DD Crow decks. You can play your Fishborg and Treeborns back during standby phase. Brain Control for Vanity's Fiend. You can sack for Teva, sack for Kai, sack for Fish. Dimensional Prison and Mirror Force are also more Vanity's Fiend outs and more Christia outs. So this deck really loses to Vanity's Fiend, Christia, and Herald of Orange.
Right, that makes sense.
So the side deck is mainly just outs to those 3 cards.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep, and then the extra deck, I play 3 Armory Arm.
Oh my God, now, I've
Yeah.
never seen this before.
Yeah, so this does come up. I play 3 Oystermeister. Believe it or not, round 1, turn 1. He goes summon Card Trooper, mill 3 pass, and I summon the fish by specialing swap, discarding Fishborg, special Fishborg by discarding card, double stacking for fish, and I put 3 Armory Arms on his Card Trooper.
Oh my
And just
gosh.
swung my fish into the Card
I have
Trooper.
never seen the 3rd Armory Arm.
Yeah, and it happens. And sometimes people put their guys in defense thinking they can't get Colossal Army Armed, and I'll just put 3 Army Arms on my polo camp and just swing.
That's so fucking wild to me.
Yeah. And then 5 stars, I only play 2. I play Magical Android. He comes up for 7,900 Mistworm plays and 8,100 Brio plays.
Yep.
And I play Cataster. I never make him usually, but it comes up against fairies sometimes. If I would cut a card, it'd be this. 6 stars, Brio, Goyo, pretty standard for... and then I play Flammville or Rayquaza. There's actually a combo you could do against a defense position Amaryllis, and you can attach Army Arm to this,
Yep.
deal the piercing damage, and then swing directly for game with the Army Arm's Deep Sea Fish.
Right, because they take trample plus the attack power of Amaryllis, which is 22.
22
plus,
plus 31.
yeah, so that's a
And then
lot
attack
of
per game.
damage.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, and then 7 stars, I only play Black Rose Dragon as a 7 star, and then going into 8 stars, I play Stardust Dragon, Thought Ruler, Red Dragon Archfiend. This 3,000 attack is really important for doing 8,000 damage sometimes. And then I play 2 Colossals, and the reason why I play 2 Colossals is mainly to play around Necrogardna. So this deck still has the ability to do double Colossal Army Arm with Necrogardna in the graveyard. So you
Wow.
can play around. The Necrogardna really doesn't matter if you have the right pieces.
This is actually, your build is not only really crazy with the combos that you have, I've never seen it play through so many situations. You're talking about like triple Army Arm or double Colossal Army Arm is crazy to me.
Yeah, I've been optimizing this deck for about a year now, so I'm glad it's been working out. And then Mistworm. This is an ultimate combo ender. Mistworm plus an Oystermeister token plus the big fish plus Fishborg is 9 because the big fish is 7.
Right.
And you always end on, you can, even if your opponent has 2 dupes, a Substitoad in defense, and a Swap Frog in attack,
Yep.
it's still game.
Wow.
Which is pretty crazy, and we can get into it later on.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I got my fish token. Shout out to the fish token. Oystermeister token.
So I'm going to have you come on, teach me how to cook on the
Okay,
channel. So Mam Jam will be on the channel, and we will go in depth on all of the combos and like a bigger discussion on the overall way you arrived at some of these card choices.
Yeah.
But we just wanted to get the deck profile out there, you know, something quick. But yeah, expect to see him on Teach Me How to Cook. Thank you so much, and congrats on your top 8 run, undefeated in Swiss.
Thank you. I
That's a
appreciate
really, really good show. 9 rounds is crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of good players came out this weekend, and you actually managed to best a good chunk of them. Yeah, congrats on all your success, man, and I hope to catch you in the next one.
Okay, thank you. I
Peace.
appreciate you. Later.